Welcome to Fabulous Lake Tahoe, your local's guide to the very best of America's year-round playground. I'm Jack Durst, and if you like classic cars, man, do I have a show for you. Nothing says classic cars like Hot August Nights. Since 1986, the city of Reno has been putting on a yearly car festival celebrating the cruising car culture of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. They do controlled cruises in the streets, show and shines. Beautiful. It draws like 100,000 people. It starts August 1st and runs. The big stuff runs through the 8th. Some of the events continue going all through the month of August. You'll see classic cars in Reno throughout August. Well, Hot August Nights has gotten to be such a huge thing that Reno can't accommodate it all anymore. So this year it's spilling over into Tahoe. And just generally, Tahoe is a really good place to test out your classic sports car. These cars are designed to take turns. They're designed to perform in the mountains. And we have some of the most brilliant mountain driving around here that you have ever seen. So Tahoe is a really great place to take your classic sports car because those classic sports cars can handle the mountains up here in a way that no modern vehicle that's not a Ferrari can. The Horizon and the Montbleu had a 650 vehicle classic car show and shine that I went out to. I saw a lot of really cool cars. These people put amazing amounts of work into their cars. Sometimes it's like 3 or 5 or 15 years that they spend restoring one of these beautiful old vehicles.
1929 sedan, got a Montbleu with the Chevy, all steel.
Beautiful paint job, by the way. Tell me a little about your car or truck.
The truck's a 72 Chevy step side. Put it together, it took about 2 years to get it all complete, frame up. For sale. Anybody wants to buy it.
It's a 1923 T-Bucket. It's got a small block Chevy in it, 11-to-1 compression. Yeah, it took us about a year to build.
He built it from
And
the
we
frame.
built it in the garage, frame up.
Must have taken a lot of work.
Yeah, it does. It's a lot of fun though.
And I saw more beautiful old classic cars beautifully restored at this event than I ever have in the entire rest of my life. And I've been to the Reno Classic Car Show that goes along with this, and it's even bigger. I saw cars there that I had never seen before and probably never will again. These are some beautifully restored classic cars.
What year Malibu is this?
68.
Yeah?
1968.
You know anything about it?
Yeah, it's got a big block Chevy motor in it and 4-speed automatic, positive traction, built to race. Have fun, like we did in the old days. Still try to get away with today without getting a ticket.
Yeah.
This was the car that Ford built to basically teach Ferrari a lesson.
Yeah?
And it did.
Cool.
Came in first, second, and third at Le Mans in 1966. Won the race in 67, 68, 69. After that point, Ford pulled the car from racing. They had proven their point to Ferrari. This is one of about 40 that are still around.
Cool.
Hot August Nights is a festival where all of the hard-working restorers go to show off their vehicles.
So, tell me a little about your truck.
Well, it's a 1928 Model A Ford pickup. The original cost on it was $450 in 1928. I've had it 6.5 years. Did a lot of work to it. A lot of fun.
They have judging, they have show and shines, and I got a lot of footage of beautiful classic cars. I got a Mustang, I got a Boss 250, I got a Cobra, I got several different iterations of Woodies and Deuce Coupes and 28 Fords. And
When you got an engine that beautiful, who needs a hood?
Duesenbergs, and even got a Studebaker. I saw so many different classic cars at the show that it's hard to keep track of them all. Probably the most famous classic car I saw was the Hearst Mobile. It's this long gold car. Check out the footage. The guy will tell you about it.
It's a 1967 Pontiac Grand Prix convertible. It was one of 3 cars built for her shifters in 1966. Linda Vaughn, her stolen shifter, campaigned on the car.
Yeah.
She has a lot of YouTube posts. She's known as the first lady of hot rod.
Cool.
This car was one of 3 built, one of 2 left. The second car was totaled out, fell off of transport. And the other car that was built by Doc Watson is still owned by him, and it's in a warehouse in Las Vegas.
Another really cool car I saw was the Poison Ivy.
Canadian Mercury, it's actually a Monarch.
Yeah.
Kind of only in those years. It's been softened and channeled. Windshield's been laid back 6 inches. Got a 60 old stop on it. We've piped up the hood and hammer welded all the seams. It's been on the road for 18 years and it's got about 70,000 miles on it.
Cool.
It's my baby.
I also saw a 1935 Woody. I saw so many mid-50s Chevys that you would not believe it. An original checker cab. I saw a Model A Ford truck. I saw an original Deuce Coupe, totally painted up, beautiful. And of course, what's an event without the vendor?
This is Tahoe Monopoly, famous Monopoly for the Lake Tahoe area. It's
Cool.
great, it's on sale today, $24.99. Come on down and grab one.
The vendors at Hot August Nights try to sell you all kind of car stuff. They'll sell you big, shiny, polished up engine blocks, t-shirts.
Tell me about your product. What do you carry?
We carry all sorts of stuff. We carry anything from shock boxes to sunglasses. We have travel mugs, and we have a ton of t-shirts and sweatshirts, and we have anywhere from infants to adult stuff.
Magazines.
Here, Hemmings Motor News, the Bible of the collector car hobby. Been published in this magazine here since 1954. Comes out every month. There's over 500 pages full of collector cars and parts for sale. So you can find all the old cars for sale and the parts to restore them in one location.
Cool.
Hemmings. Got our Muscle Machines magazine, of course. Sports and exotic car for the foreign car guys. And then classic car magazine as well.
National Automobile Museum is a collection of classic automobiles, most of which are from the original Harrah collection that was in Sparks, Nevada. We have about 230 cars. We're open 7 days a week, except Christmas and Thanksgiving. And we welcome everyone to come and visit.
Even classic car insurance where you get to declare the value of your car.
I'm Tom Foltz. I'm with Northwest Classic Insurance. I sell classic, hot rod, and antique insurance. And people should be looking at this product for their street rods because of the agreed value coverage. Agreed value is the only coverage that cannot depreciate your vehicle, where other policies, they can depreciate your car even with an appraisal. So if you have any questions, you can call our 800 number, 800-683-1165, and we'd be more than happy to help you out.
I saw a couple of Lincoln Continentals.
Gotta say, I got a special affection for Lincoln Continentals. I used to have a 78. Look at the beautiful craftsmanship. Old analog gauges.
I have a special feeling in my heart for Lincoln Continentals because I used to own a classic Lincoln Continental. I had this beautiful shark of a 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V. The thing was 21 feet long. You could park 3 Cooper Minis in its space, and it was the absolute height of analog electromechanical technology. It had light sensing headlights. In 1979 it had light sensing headlights that turned on when the sun went down. It had AM radio, beautiful leather interior, this pearlescent gray paint made it look like a shark. Oh, beautiful car. I never got to show it at Hot August Nights though. The stick shift broke off and I was shifting with channel locks and I accidentally shifted it into reverse going 60 miles an hour down the freeway. Boom, no more classic car. But gas was $5 a gallon up here by that time, and a 10 mile a gallon car is not economic to own in Tahoe. lastly, I want to thank everybody who helped me take my last video viral. You guys, if you want to post my video to your blog, please go ahead, do it. Just send me an email and I'll thank you properly on the channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me the thumbs up. Thank you, and keep Tahoe blue.